Previously on Push to the Playoffs. The team is faced with a full week of practice before their next game.
It's like a football schedule right now. We have a week off and then all of a sudden we play 3 games in a row.
Members of the Marlies use time off to head into the office and call season seat holders to thank them for their support.
You know, I could call my parents and they'd be like, oh, hey, how you doing? And I call these guys and they're like, oh, like Jerry, like, how you doing? Great season, way to go.
To kick off games in 3 consecutive days, Mike Zigomanis lifts the team in overtime.
He is one of those guys that is a game changer. When the puck is on his stick, anything's possible.
They score! Mike Zigomanis picks the water bottle!
And on Sunday, Nazem Kadri makes up for early mistakes by scoring the game winner.
It was 2-2, last minute of the game. He threw me out there and he must have just had a good feeling or something. To make the playoffs in the blue and white would definitely be amazing.
Making it to the playoffs wearing these colors, you know, it's going to be huge for everyone involved. Toronto fans are starving for some playoff action. Working hard for each other, we're working hard for the team, we're working hard for the fans so that you know, basically everybody wins.
You know, I know the fans have been patient in Toronto with their playoff hockey, but it's coming.
What goes into creating a winner? Is it how fast you are? How strong you are? Or how heavy you're hit? Perhaps it's how hard you focus, how early you arrive. To create a winner, a team must first listen. To be a champion, a team must work together. The Marlies take to the ice Wednesday morning at their practice facility with a lively step. A loss by a divisional opponent the night before meant Toronto had clinched the North Division title.
It's always the best time of the year. It's the time you work the hardest for, and you can't wait to get it started. We didn't play last year, and I played the years before in Germany in the playoffs every year.
Joining Corbinian Holzer on the playoff-bound Marlies squad is countryman Marcel Mueller, their friendship having had many years to develop.
We knew us since we were like 14, 15, so we always played against each other, played with each other.
It's always, especially last year in the first year, it was easier to adjust to everything around. Everything was new.
If we're on the road, we hang out a lot and have a lot of fun, make fun of some guys.
Yeah, we actually have a fun room most of the times, and I remember one road trip in Chicago when we messed up the trainer's room a little bit. We stole their room keys, got in there and just messed up the whole room.
Playing alongside Mueller, French-speaking line mate Nicolas Deschamps made friends quickly with Francophone center Phil Dupuis.
When I got traded here, I was looking through the lineup and I was the only French guy, so I was a little bit worried about that, just to see him go and just try to act like him a little bit and just try to get the same feeling as he has.
We're like good friends outside the ring too, and we have like one car, go to the ring together.
Even with Marcel, I think we're having a pretty good line. And
we all live in the same street, so maybe that's a secret to our like success.
We, after a couple games I got here, they put us together and we clicked.
It's a lot of fun to play with those 2 French guys.
The strength of Mueller, Deschamps, and Dupuis would come to the fore when the Marlies traveled to Grand Rapids on Friday night.
Every guys, they got their teams they're better playing against.
He scores!
For me, Phil and Marcel was Grand Rapids, I guess.
The 3 combined for 7 points in Friday night's win over the Griffins.
It's fun to help your team, win like that. Just try to every night bring the effort that we can do and just try to bring our energy. And if we play like that, I think we can be a pretty dangerous line out there.
Saturday's rematch at Rico brought much of the same chemistry. A third-period goal from Mueller, set up by Deschamps, would tie a game in which the Marlies had given up the lead.
Nick skated up the puck and didn't want to pass it to me, then he lost it.
Deschamps comes out, joined by 2 others.
The puck bounced on my stick and I just tried to get it through to the net.
Now it is Mueller, backhander scores!
So it went in, so it was more luck than everything else.
For Marcel Mueller.
Dupuis would ice the win in overtime.
Blocked by the stick of Fraser. He has Dupuis right wing side. He finds him. Dupuis right wing side scores!
Meanwhile, in Montreal, the Maple Leafs with a strong Marlies contingent were about to complete their final game of the regular season. Along with Ben Scrivens, both Matt Fratton and Jake Gardiner would bring their NHL experience to Ricoh ahead of the AHL's version of the Leafs and Canadiens rivalry. To conclude the club's second straight three-game weekend, they would first face the Hamilton Bulldogs in their 12th and final meeting of the season.
It's great. I love those games, and I mean, all the guys pretty much in the team, we love those kinds of games.
I think like those 12 games, they build up, I would say hate probably.
They're a tough team, we're a tough team, and a lot of fights going on.
You don't want to just win it, you want to smash them, and I think that's what happens.
Although allowing the opening goal, Deschamps' tally would tie the game before heading to intermission.
It just shows that we got a lot of character and we can bounce back.
Neither team would record a tally until Deschamps' pass helped earn the game winner.
Up the gut, finds him at Hamilton, splits it, Hamilton alone, scores! What a goal!
With an empty net goal to secure the win, Toronto would defeat their biggest rivals.
There's no team here that think they can outwill us or they're not stronger than us.
You always want to leave the fans with a good memory to go out on, and I know we're going to have a few more memories to leave with them as we get into playoffs.
74 games down, 2 remain. The Marlies' push to the playoff is nearly complete. Before seeing the postseason, however, they will first travel to British Columbia for 2 final games to determine who the team will face in the playoffs' opening round. But despite their opponent, the team's need to work together does not change, because now the Marlies wish to be a champion.